Good morning, all you beautiful peoples. I hope you guys had a good day. This video is going to be the last video that I will ever make on this specific topic, and this specific topic will be endurance training versus weight training. I have spent the past 5 years trying to convince people why they shouldn't be doing cardio. I stopped doing that. When people ask me, who runs marathons, ask me why they don't look like me, I'm getting to the point where I'm either pulling my hair out of my head, or I'm just telling them that I'm just genetically blessed and I sit on a couch all day long on my ass eating French fries and chips, and I just look like this. So this will be the last video, so you guys can look over this video. You can watch it 10 times if you want. Just don't ever ask me why you cannot run. I just wanted you to know that, okay, let's get, now that ramble's out the way, let's start discussing dieting and training again. Okay, so as you know, the way you look, the way your body looks, has basically to do 80% of what you eat is going to predict what you look like, and 20% of what you train is going to predict what you look like. So if you look at the picture, the first slide, that is Hollywood beauty Charlize Theron versus Madonna. On the left-hand side, I can't even tell you guys that Charlize Theron did any running, because there's no signs of any running or any endurance exercises or any training that she's done. Look at her body type. Look under her arms. Like, see those two little fat pockets hanging there? Okay, look at her legs. There's basically no muscle development in her legs. She dieted herself down doing that look is caused by a calorie counting diet versus a high protein diet, which is on the right hand side, Madonna. As you can see, they're about the same size. Madonna is very lean and very muscular, and I can guarantee you she must weigh about double what Charlize Theron is weighing. Now, the next slide, let me just get to that. Okay. These are 3 little pictures that I found on the internet for you guys of what skinny fat looks like. If you look at the pictures, read underneath there. I'm not going to go into detail. These are 3 girls, pictures that has been taken of 3 very young girls that are all very tiny. I mean, look at this. This girl on the left-hand side is in a size 6, okay? She is 29.9% body fat. Size 6, people, is not a big size, okay? The person in the middle is 36% body fat, so she's even fatter, but she's in a size 2, okay? And then the picture on the third picture is a girl that is in a size 4, and she's 30% body fat. So they're all very tiny, and in their clothes, nobody would ever think they're fat, because, you know, they're tiny little people. So that is a picture of skinny fat. That would be the result of Weight Watchers, which is a typical calorie counting type of diet, and either no training or running. That's what you will look like. Third slide is a picture of Weight Watchers before and after picture of a lady that has done the same thing, Weight Watchers, no training. As far as I know, she's done some treadmill training, I think 2 or 3 times a week. And she is very happy, you know, with all the weight loss she's had. She's gone down a couple of pant sizes or whatever. And on her right-hand side, if you look at the left-hand side picture, whatever her body fat is there, on the right-hand side, she still has the exact same amount of body fat. She just lost all her muscle, basically, by her calorie counting Weight Watchers diet. Now we're going to move into, what do you call it, Olympic sports. And I'm going to show you the difference. So on the left-hand side of this slide is a lady, and isn't it fabulous? She just had a baby, and look how skinny she is, and lean. Yeah, lean she is for sure. She's obviously not eating a lot, and she is, yeah, what you can call lean if you want to call it lean. If you want to look like that, if that is the typical picture that you want to look like, then you obviously will be eating a little bit more protein, doing a lot of calorie counting, and no weight training whatsoever. So that's what you can do if you want to look like that. On the right-hand side is my preferable body type. That is what I want to look like. So this is a lady that is a sprinter, and you guys who watch the Olympics will know their names. I don't know their names because I don't watch the Olympics and I don't care for it. On the right-hand side is a sprinter. She does weight training, she does clean dieting, and she does explosive cardio work. And that is the body type that you can expect from or the results that you can get from training like that. The next one is male competitors. Again, On the left-hand side is a sprinter. You guys will know him. I can't remember his name, but love his body. That's what I would look like. Man spends tons and tons of time weight training and only an hour of sprinting and explosive training to do his thing, and I love his body. On the right-hand side, if you want to look like that, if that is the type of body you want, I wouldn't want to look like that at all, but if that's what you want to do, then you run. He's a marathon runner. Yes, he's very lean. He doesn't have a lot of body fat. You can see his beautiful muscle definition on his huge arms there. Yep. Okay. So anyway, there, you guys who want to run, you go ahead and run, and that's what you will look like. Now I'm moving away from Olympic sports, and I'm actually getting into, there you go, my thing. On the left-hand side, guess who this is, people? If you're not familiar with body training and powerlifting, this is a guy called Lee Priest. On the left-hand side, that's his off-season there. Powerlifters is a little different than bodybuilders in the sense that they don't care what they look like. They just want to be the strongest. That is what their competitions are all about, is how strong they are. So they eat to be strong. They don't eat to look good. So they eat everything in sight, basically, and they are have a very high body fat percentage, but because it's only for strength training. Now, if you take that same person with all that amount of fat and you lean him out, so you put him on a clean diet, then that's what you end up with. The result on the right-hand side, that's a competition that he was in. He didn't train specifically for that competition. All the muscle that you see on the right-hand side picture is underneath all the fat in the left-hand side picture. This man on the left-hand side did not get to look the way he looks on the right-hand side picture by running a marathon, people, okay? So, guys out there, if you look like the guy on the left, which is the same guy as the one on the right, which is Lee Priest, go and Google him and research him. The computer is actually, there's more behind Googling and internet than just YouTube. Then you will see that the guy on the right hand is the exact same guy. His before and after pictures, his little journey, you can find all of those things, just Google it. He did clean dieting, but he trained the same as he always did, weight training, and that's the way he looked after. Then one slide down again. This is a power lifter, same thing. He has muscle underneath there. Look at on the left-hand side. He's huge, he's muscular, and yes, he's got high body fat, but power lifters do not care what they look like yet again. If you take a power lifter, however, and you put him on a clean diet, then the result what you'll get is on the right-hand side. He did not get like that by running a marathon. Now, next picture, we're getting into female figure competitors. This girl is a very young girl, very sweet girl. She was a little chubby. She dieted down and did lots and lots and lots of cardio. The website that we found these pictures on, she was actually writing down her whole journey. I should have actually put the link to so that you guys can see it. Anyway, I'm going to go fast because I've only got a minute. She basically didn't do any training, any weight training whatsoever. She did cardio, treadmill running, and calorie counting. And the picture on the left is what she looks like. As you can see, still very high body fat, but skinny as a rake. I think she was in a size 2 or something like that. If you can look at her abs, they're non-existing. And then on the bottom part, if you zoom into the picture and you go on the website, you can actually see the cellulite on her behind. But if then whatever she did, she started clean dieting and weight training, and the right-hand side picture is the end result of that. She did not do marathon running and start looking like that. Next picture. Okay, figure competitor. This is actually quite a famous woman. She's in many Oxygen magazines. She started out in T Nation. For you guys who ever went into the T Nation website, on the left-hand side is her before picture. She's a mom of 2, I think, at the moment, 2 little ones, and I think it's a toddler. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She's got 2 kids. She started eating clean, and she started weight training, and the 2 pictures on the right is the end result of that. Next picture, this is not a lady that is a figure competitor at all. She's a mom of 6. She started to do weight training and dieting, eating clean, and the right-hand side is the result of what she looked like after that. So if there's anybody out there that wants to run marathons, I didn't make any laws. I didn't tell you that you couldn't go and do running, but I kind of think I proved my point showing you the pictures. Just remember, 80% is what you diet, 20% is how you train, and that's what your body will look like. So for those of you who choose to do a certain sport, you go and look at the people that do that sport. You train. If you want to look like them, you train like them. I do not do running. If you prefer to do running, then my website is obviously not for you. Then you need to go into a place where you can find people that will teach you all about running and how to look the way they look. So this will be the last of this video, as I say, on any endurance training. I don't deal with that. I don't train people with that, and I will not help you out because that is not what I specialize in. Okay, guys, have a great day. I hope I've proved my point, and I hope you guys understand where I come from. Thank you. Bye-bye.